Hello everybody, this is the science I was gonna do. I told you in the live stream. And yeah, so this is like the basic ecosystem with the fungus, the rabbits, the plants, and the wolves with the carbon dioxide, the sunlight, and the nutrients and water. So it's just here, and this is kind of about matter and stuff like that. So yeah. Then we will be doing just experiments to see what happens if all of these were gone, if we'll be doing that, and yeah. So if I press play here, the plant is making food matter that will be transferred on to the rabbit, and then the rabbit food matter will be transferred on to the wolf. And the dead food matter over here, the one that is just lying on the ground, will be picked up by the mushrooms and decomposed into the soil to make nutrients. That's how the basic life cycle works. The food web works. So then the rabbit food matter went into the wolf's place. So then, so first it starts with the sunlight. Without the sunlight, plants won't be able to make food. And with the plants, it goes on to herbivores. Those are plant-eating animals. Then the herbivores go on to the carnivores. Those are animals that eat herbivores. Those are animals that only eat meat. But there are also omnivores that eat meat and plants. So don't forget about those. But they're not in the sim right now. And then there's mushrooms. They're called decomposers. Mushrooms also like other decomposers break down dead food matter to make their own food matter. Then they supply nutrients into the soil with the dead matter. So with that, if we remove the sunlight, there's no way for plants to make food. Then the rabbits will die, then the wolves will die, then the mushrooms will die. I'll pause the video so then I can keep on going, and I'll show you guys later. So this is like in between. The plants just died, so now the whole chain reaction will happen. The last people to survive will be the decomposers, because they decompose dead matter. So then with all the dead matter, because of all the animals dying, they're going to be the last to survive. But the last to survive would only be like fungus and stuff like that, not other animals like bugs, like millipedes. Those are decomposers. Though they won't survive because they need oxygen, and plants, and since the plants are dead, no oxygen will be there. And look, the rabbits just died. This is all a sim, guys, by the way. This is not like real life or anything. So the wolves are about to die. So look, I told you that the wolves just died. I told you that the mushrooms are going to be the last to survive because of them being decomposers. They can just decompose dead food matter, but soon they will run out. So if you see, sometimes like the food matter, it just breaks down but doesn't go into the mushrooms like food source. So that's why sometimes they're just gonna lose eventually all the food, and then they're gonna die too. If you see, like whenever it goes yellow, it means that the food matter isn't digesting. Sometimes the food energy doesn't go in and it doesn't digest, and then it just the energy just goes away. So, and they also use some of the energy to keep on getting food. And look, they just died. So if I just restart the sim, okay, so they're all back. Now what happens if I take the water away? So then plants can't make food. I'll pause the video and I'll show you later. So it looks like that water is important to plants so they can use the food and they won't dry up. So like before, the mushrooms are going to survive the last, and it's just going to do the same cycle. Okay, now what happens? Okay, I'll just reload this. What happens if I remove the mushrooms? Then there won't be any nutrients in the soil because there's nothing to decompose. So the plants will just die, and Same with all the others, but there will be no mushrooms this time, so the mushrooms won't survive the last. Okay, I'm gonna show you another website, and we'll use that to make food webs and get a better understanding of how carnivores and plants, how the food web works. So this is the website. It's called Food Chain Challenge Woodland. It's practically just teaching you how to use food chains. So if I start, okay, so if I choose a challenge level, then you'll have to find a producer. You guys can you guys can just write it down for yourselves what you want to use. So if I could just say brambles, I need to find something that eats brambles. So nope, that won't work. Hedgehogs enjoy a mixed diet of insects and worms. I'll put this link into the chat so you guys can use it. Yeah, earthworms are also a type of decomposer. Okay. So then I think caterpillars were the best. Then the blue tit. I don't know what it's called. You built a food chain. Yep, it's eating it. You made a food chain. So that's there's many different food chains. I'll go to level 2 using this living thing. Here, I'll try to use a different animal this time. Maybe a hedgehog could work. Then maybe a Tawny owl. Yep, that'll work. Okay. So on level 3. Here's a food chain using this living. It's an oak tree, so I'll just add that. I'll add a worm. Actually, wait. Okay. I think a caterpillar will work, and maybe a badger. Let's see. Yep, it'll work. I actually did not know that badgers eat caterpillars. So this is quite useful because it shows you how the food chain works, and there's there's 53 levels. So the fox, I think, eats the bird. Let's see. Then the bird. No, the fox maybe will eat the bird. Yep. So it's quite useful, and there's also different levels that make it harder, and there's different, you see, food chains found, there's different of those. Producer, consumer, maybe a shrew, no, a hedgehog. Wait, no, that's a shrew. A hedgehog. Let's try that for the tree, and then consumer, and then the bird. The hedgehog doesn't eat leaves? Okay. Then a worm? I don't know, then the caterpillar, then the bird. Okay. Let's check it. Yep, it'll work. So this could be good for if you're just starting to learn. You're starting to learn how to use it. Brambles. Then I'm guessing an owl. Then I'm guessing a fox would eat it. Then I think owls eat foxes, right? Yep, they do. Well, that's what I at least think. I'm very bad at this ecosystem stuff. Oh, they don't. Okay. What is a hedgehog? Oh yes, a hedgehog will eat worms. The worm will eat the brambles. Then the fox will eat the hedgehog. Yep, it'll work. Okay, so you're done with all the levels. There's many different more food chains we could try out, but that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sneak peek, math videos coming out soon. Bye.